lovely lot, and a big warm welcome to anybody new joining my channel today. Now, if nail art is something that you're interested in, then please consider subscribing. Today we're pulling out the foils. I haven't used foils and foil glue in a long time, so I thought I'd get my folder out, have a look, see what I've got. And I'm flicking through and I saw like a vintage one. It's got like writing on, really old-fashioned writing, you know, the joined up swirly whirly writing, and roses. And I thought it was so pretty. We can do something with that. So I'm using CJP, and I've come in first of all with Dolly on the nail bed area of that little finger, and I've blended that up. Once I get halfway up, I blend that up into a fade, and I do like to let the first colour set up a little bit before I go in with my secondary colour. So I always put down the dark one first, then go in with a light shade, but I don't like to do it when they're both wet. I like the first one to set up a little bit, and then I will go in with my secondary colour. So while that's setting up, I'm going to do a full nail of milky white on the pointer finger. Then when I'm happy with that, again, I just pat, pull and press that down the nail, smooth that over, push it in from the sides, try and keep that stiletto shape as much as possible. And then I'm coming in with Supernova. This is a pre-mixed glitter acrylic, which means the two are already mixed together. So I pick the bead up in exactly the same way as I do acrylic. The glitter and mylar, which is such a beautiful colour, this Supernova. This Supernova, it's already mixed in there, so I'm just going to pop a bit at the cuticle area and fade it up. Then, like I mentioned, I'm going in with the same colour again, milky white, on this ombre. So I'll put it just above that fade. And then what I do is feather that back, ready for blending, and then pat, pull and press the rest up that stiletto to the point. Push that in. Like I said, keeping that shape. And then I come in with a little bit more. Fade it back. Oh, got some of that Supernova there, so that's come off my towel, but I spotted it straight away and whizzed that off. Now I'm going to come in with a little bit more of that old Dolly and pull that down to blend with that white. Now the old Dolly, it looks like it's quite sheer, but as it starts to set and that pink comes through, it's really pretty colour. I don't think I've ever used it, not as much as this, never used it before at all, but I mean in the fact that, you know, it's quite a dominant part of this set, and it's a beautiful pink. So I'm going to do 2 full nails of Old Dolly on the ring finger and then on the middle finger as well. So I decided to pull the foils out today. I'm just going to chat while you watch me pop down this acrylic on these nails, and I use M-Share foil glue, but as always guys, everything will be listed below in the description box, so please check that out. But yeah, I was looking at it and I knew I wanted to do a full nail of it, and then I did a little bit on the pointer, but I wanted to do something else, so I've tried something a bit different today. I didn't know if it would work or not, I wasn't sure, and I want you to comment below what you think. Half of me, the ring finger, love it, but the middle finger, this one, I couldn't decide if it was too busy and maybe I shouldn't have done it, but I've left it all in. I want your honest opinion, because you know, that's what nail art is about, isn't it? It's about having a go, trying something, seeing what you think. I didn't hate it, I didn't think, oh god no, but I just didn't know if it was a little bit too busy. I'm not sure, so like I said, I've left that in. I did clear cap all these nails, file and buff it into shape guys once I'd done those 2 fingers, and this is the foil glue. Pop that in the lamp, and then I'm going to do a full nail on this middle finger. It's sticking there, so I'll go around the other side and pull it off that way, and that came off much better. So that's that. Then I'm going to do like a band in a diagonal across this ring finger. Again, pop the foil glue on, pop it in the lamp. Whilst it's still warm, I'm going to pop that foil on there, give it a good rub, And then any sparse pieces, I'm just going to pop it on and whip it off really fast to fill in any gaps that might be there. Now what I'm doing next is coming in with the gel paint, and I've outlined the stripe in the diagonal, as you can see there. And then what I've done is I'm going in and I'm putting in some small swirls. I'm not making a big deal of it, I'm just doing a little bit of nail art. As I've mentioned, because I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do, I wanted to edge it, and I've done some edging lately and put gems on. I didn't want that this time, so I decided to do some small intricate little lines with little beads on, and just from that bead whip it up really lightly and pull that into a point, and then pop that in the lamp and just give it 10 seconds just to set that. And then what I can do is come in on the bottom and do the same. So I go wiggle, wiggle, wiggle with my brush. It leaves a small bead there, and then I turn the bristles round and lift it off, which then gives me a nice fine line. Now, I try not to put too much gel paint on the brush there, but I do need enough to go all the way around. And sometimes when you're doing nail art, if you haven't quite got enough, then it doesn't disperse that gel paint. So what I'm doing is using the gel that's in that small little bead at the top there and lifting that to give it a small little point. Again, in the lamp for 10 seconds. The reason that I zap this gel paint while I'm doing this nail art, and I'm doing it every 10 seconds, is so that if I make a mistake or I don't like anything, I can go in with a little bit of gel cleanse and wipe it off, and I'm not going to take away anything that I've already done, nothing that I'm happy with. So this middle finger, I decided to go in. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I was umming and ahhing about it. Should I leave it? Should I leave this as it is? And I thought, tell you what, let's have a play and put some of the swirls and the lines on top. Because it's such a stark white, you know, it'll look nice. And like I said, it's not that I hated it or I didn't like it. It was just, was it too much? Is this foil too much for that one nail? Did I ruin it by putting the gel on? I wasn't sure, and I don't know if I wasn't sure because I've never done anything like this before, and but this is how some great ideas come about, isn't it? I know I've tried things before and I'm like, oh my god, I just tried this and it was great. This was not one of those moments. But like I said, I wasn't sure. Please comment below, let me know what you think, because I like yours feedback. You know, it means a lot to me, and we are all here to learn and have a little play together. There's nothing intricate here, guys. It's just some lines that are joined up and some small swirls. That's all I've done. So I do one at the cuticle area, and then a tiny bit at the tip, and then along the edge of that stiletto tip I just join it up with a line of white gel. I'm going to give it a full cure, and then I'm going to come in with Chiarosky's Dip Base and use that as a glue for a couple of stones. Now again, this is to cover up. It's not a mistake, but I didn't want to keep going back with the foil gel. So when I put the foil on the nail, it missed a little bit at the cuticle area, but I wasn't bothered about that. I thought to myself, I can put a couple of gems there. And that's exactly what I've done. So I'm going to put a medium-sized one in the centre, and then two smaller ones on each side. And then near the tip where the nail art is there, and it all joins together at the edge, I'm going to put a small one there. And then I'll do exactly the same on the ring finger. Go in with that Chiara Dip Base glue and just add a couple of gems where them swirly lines all meet together. Guys, once I've done that, it is then time to top coat, and we are at the end of our nail play today. I really do hope you've enjoyed this little experiment. Don't forget to leave me your comment below and let me know what you think. So I'm going to apply a generous amount of top coat to these nails. That will help on these gel nails where we've done the nail art. I am going to go around those gems, but the top coat, if you put a generous amount on, then that will help to even out that surface, because obviously that's going to be slightly raised where the nail art has been. I will hold that upside down just for a couple of seconds before I pop it in the lamp and give it a full cure. Then guys, this is the end of our video today. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all so much for watching. Please stay safe and until next time, bye.